Hi, College Algebra student. This video is for Chapter 7.1, Solve Systems of Equation with Two Variable and Two Unknown. So in the last video, we were solving this that has fraction, and I'm almost done. So maybe I'll just finish it. So x is equal to divided by 2 is 72 over 5 because I just divided top by 2. So the answer is x is 72 over 5. Y is 132 over 5. So maybe if you start with fraction, you might have a fraction answer. So the next one is where the system of equation has decimals. Some people can deal with it and just solve it. They can solve it by elimination or anything. But I like to. So if you want to, you can deal with you can deal with decimal by thinking what to multiply to match so that they're the same. You can do that. But I would usually try to clear decimal by multiplying either 1 or 10. Multiply by 10 or etc. so that the whole thing, there's no decimal. Okay, clear decimal. So for the first one, I see that I have one decimal place for all of them. So I multiply by 10. Because if I multiply by 10, all the coefficient will be clear of decimal. Even the one that doesn't have decimal. Okay, so it will be 1x plus 2y equal to 20. So this is the new number 1. And then for the second one, I multiply by 100 because I see one of them has 2 places. So although one of them has 1 place, you still have to, okay, 0. You still have to multiply by 100 for all of them. So this become 1, 2, because 100 times is move 2 places, minus 30y, because if you move 2, you have to put a 0. It's still equal to 0, so this is the new number 2. So I'm going to write it here. Oh, do I have enough space? X plus 2y equal to 20, and 35x minus 30y equal to 0. Is there a way I can do elimination? Maybe I'll just multiply this by 15, right? Because if that is the case, I have 30y and negative 30y. So I would end up having 15x plus 30y equal to 15 times 20 is 300. And I add them, right? So it becomes 50x is equal to 300, or x is equal to 6. So back substitution. I can do back substitution in the intermediate one. X plus 2y equal to 20. X is 6. 6 plus 2y equal to 20. So that means 2y equal to 14. Because if you minus 6 on both sides, y is equal to 7. So that's it. My answer is 6, 7. So that means after you finish clearing the decimal, is just a normal systems of equation. The next part is application. So I picked 2 applications to do in this case. I picked the one that involve costs and revenues, because we know in business, the money you spend is the same as what you get back. That's called the break-even point. So break-even happen when cost is equal to revenue. And the cost function, in this case, example 1, this is actually example 1. Someone is doing a business. The cost function is C of x equal to 11x plus 120. X is the number of units that you produce, I guess. Revenue is achieved by selling 5 units. I don't think that is enough for gaining anything. It should be 15 per unit because you cost $11 to produce it per unit, and then with some overhead, right? So this would be 15. So you would say the revenue function is 15x, right? And then your cost function is 11x plus 120. This is the per unit cost. This is the base cost. So for break even, you would think of this as y solving a system of when r of x is the same as c of x, when they have the same number and we don't know what that number is, we just call it y. So all of a sudden we would have a system of equation, both of them equal to y, like that, right? So break even is when whatever that you spend is the same as whatever that you get back. So to solve it, the best way is to use substitution, right? Substitution method. So that means 50x is y. So just put it here, equal to 11x plus 120. Minus 11x on both sides. I have 4x equal to 120. Divided by 4, divided by 4, x equal to 30. So break even happens when you are selling the number of items. The number of items that you are going to sell is 30 units. And then what is the cost? The cost would be 30 times 15, or the revenue is the same, so $450. So when you earn $450, that is the point of break even. So let's do the second. Oh, here, the second word problem. The second word problem is about investment. So this say investor invest $23,000 into 2 bonds. One pay 4% in simple interest. In simple interest, it's not compounding, so you would just get that particular interest rate for a period of time. So per year, if it is per year, then this is I suppose it's per year. The interest is P times R times time, right? So assuming annual rate, so that means time is equal to 1, right? So interest is the principal times R. So now, because this is split from $23,000, so that's 2 bonds, we don't know how much they will interest. So we would let X be the amount that go to the 4% bond, Y be the amount that go to the 2% bond. Okay, so then you will have two equations. X plus Y is 23,000, because this is the amount that you invest in this. This is the amount you invest in this. And then so this is kind of the total investment equation. So I call it the total investment equation. We don't know how to split them, but we know when we add them, they are equal to the total investment. And then you have a total interest. The investor earns $710 total annual interest from the two. So how much do I earn interest for X dollar? So it'll be X times 0.04. So that is just the interest. And Y times 0.02, and add them together is 710. We don't know the individual number. We also don't know the interest, but we can set up the equation and it has two equations. So, so this is an example where you have a decimal, right? Clear decimal. Oh, clear decimal. Decimal. So the second equation becomes 4x by times what? 100, right? Because you have two places, plus 2y equal to, oh, this is not plus, this should be equal, right? Equal to 710. 71000. So now your two equations become like this. So I'm going to use another space. X plus y, 23,000. Here, there's a lot of space here. So how do you write the equation? Is X plus y equal to 23,000. And then we have 4x plus 2y equal to 71,000. Okay, so what should you do? I am going to use a substitution, because I'm just going to solve for x equal to, from here, x equal to 23,000 minus y. Okay, and then substitute to 2. In a lot of work problem, substitution is easier. So you will have 23,000 minus y plus 2y equal to 71,000. So 23 times 4 is what? 92,000 minus 4y plus 2y equal to 71,000. And so this combined like term become, no, it's not 6y. You should think of it as this, okay? Is 92,000 minus 2y is equal to 71,000, right? Now we can subtract the 92,000 on this side. So I have negative 2y equal to 71, 71 minus 92. 71 minus 92 is negative 21,000 divided by negative 2 divided by negative 2. It becomes positive, so become divided by 2. 20 negative 21, 1, 2, 3 divided by negative 2, 10500, 10,500. So that's y. And what about x? X is equal to, but we back substitute, right? X plus y equal to 23,000. So y, or x would equal to 23,000 minus 10,500. 23,000 minus 10,500. 12,500. Okay, so you will invest. So for x, it was invested to the 4%, and then 10,500 to the 2%. So write it as the answer. It's a work problem. You should write it as in a number sentence. In a sentence. Okay. So that is all of 7.1.